I know. Another video about EDP445. And for those of you who don't understand why I'm making so much content about this guy, more so than I have anyone else in the past 10 odd years, is because I feel at least partly responsible or guilty, if you will, that his name ever came out of my mouth in a positive light, that I platformed him in any way. And that's not to say like a name comes out of my mouth and you get infinite fame here on YouTube or anything like that. Because back in the day, I was the guy that had tens of thousands more subscribers than EDP when he was climbing up and passing me by and getting to 2 million, of which now he has 0 because his ass got kicked off the website. But I used to speak glowingly of him. I used to platform him. I used to mention, yo, there's this guy in California out of his apartment, man. He's doing crazy shit. Check out his take on the Eagles. He's going nuts. I agree with so much of what he's saying about the Eagles and this and that. And that even just the past videos I've made, people have said, oh, wow, Archfiend, I can't believe he's doing this stuff. I first heard about him through you. I became a fan of his from there, and I became a fan of both of you guys, etc. And I feel bad that anyone became a fan of him. So yes, that is why I am going out of my way to condemn this guy to the heavens above, or just the sky above, to just bury this guy for the utter contemptible piece of vile shit that he is. And the fact that he makes a video last night, oh my God, just completely trying to bury Chet Goldstein, Cold Raven, Tyson, the guy behind the channel Master at Work. Basically everyone that's busted him for being a pedo. Because guys like Cold Raven and Master at Work, they busted this guy over a year ago or around a year ago. Catfishing him, scheming him, getting him to talk naughty with people who he thought were underage girls. And that his hardcore fans in the EDP fold gave this guy a pass, saying like, nah, that's just his humor and shit. And I was listening to Master at Work's live stream last night, just breaking things down. And the guy was spot on. The guy was spot on about everything, saying like, you know, there's a reason why in that video that EDP made last night, why he calls out people like Cold Raven, why he calls out people like Master at Work, why he calls out people like Chet Goldstein, because those are the ones that busted him for being a pedo. You don't hear him calling out Penguin Z, or anyone else that has millions upon millions of subscribers, Penguin01 or Critical, excuse me. You don't hear him calling out people like that. Why aren't you calling out Critical? He's got 10 times the amount of subscribers that you do, EDP, or excuse me, used to have EDP. Why aren't you calling out someone like him? He put you on blast in 3 different videos. Call him out. Oh, that's right, because he wasn't one of the people that busted you for being a pedo. Tyson and Cold Raven were, and Chet were, and CC Unit were. That's why you put them on blast and not the other guys. Man, this guy has to be the most delusional piece of shit there is out there. And EDP, you said in the past you've watched my videos and you're watching other people's videos that are talking about you in this. Listen to someone who you supposedly appreciated the words of at some point. You're going about this all wrong. You need to just disappear and stay disappeared. Popping back up and talking like the EDP army's just going to be whipping their dicks out and pissing on people, taking our dicks out, rubbing cum in your back and all that filthy, vile shit that your audience has bought into for years. You think that you're just going to talk to them like, yo, I'm just going to talk to you on the EDP level because that's the level you guys associate with and that's the level you came with aboard on my fold. That those people are just going to be delusional, like, oh yeah, he's back. He's just doing his own thing on his own website now. We're going to follow you. Like, oh bitch, you're delusional as shit. You are just completely delusional and as dumb as anyone wants to say you are, you're beyond that. You surpassed dumb and went to delusion and beyond. You ever see Toy Story? You know how Buzz Lightyear goes to infinity and beyond? You went to delusional and beyond. That you're just going to talk with the same vile attitude, the same vigor, anger, whatever, and that your fans are going to follow you. You're more known now, 10 times more known now ever, for the circus show freak that you were before. You're more known as a contemptible, viable, pedophile piece of trash. How many fans do you think are going to remain loyal to you? And of course, in his video last night, he didn't talk about anything about what he got supposedly busted on. What about the videos that people are trying to make? The Cold Raven is such a piece of trash. He's a phony buster. His time is up. Like, he's talking about the number of subscribers that people have in Master at Work, and even 8 Camel Toes got on the discussion last night. Go Panthers, 8 Camel Toes. Anyways, got on his live stream, minute work, excuse me, Master at Work. Sorry, Master. Sorry, Tyson. Got on Master at Work's live stream last night. It was saying, like, he's clowning all these people, and 8 Camel Toes and Master at Work brought up the same point. He's clowning all these people that only have several thousand subscribers. It's like, bitch, you got 0 subscribers now. You got none. You ain't even allowed on the platform of the people that just have thousands of subscribers. And he's talking down to all these people like, yeah, you don't even deserve to have a point. You don't have the clout that I have. You only wish you did. I piss the amount of subscribers you have saying all shit like that. Like, bitch, you got 0 subscribers, and you're more known as being a pedophile than an Eagles fan. And by the way, dickhead, thank you for giving other fans of other teams in the NFL something to point to and laugh at in the Eagles fan base. They're going to be like, oh, Eagles? Your biggest fan is a big 500-pound pedophile. Cool team, bro. Thanks a lot, EDP. We got to now live with snowballs thrown at Santa and the 500-pound pedophile being the biggest fan in this fan base. Thanks a lot, dude. So, EDP makes this video. His website's going to be popping. It's going to be off the hook. And as I think 8 Camel Toes said this, but also Master at Work said, and Cold Raven, and anyone else, and I even said this the second he had this announcement. His website's going to be DDoSed into internet hell. Good luck trying to get on it when it's put up there. This is going to be a subreddit dream that anyone with the ability of a computer of screwing over someone's website is going to take full advantage of. Please, I hope your website is true. I hope you try and launch this website, EDP, because it's going to crash and burn. And as Master at Work said, Tyson said, this guy can't get a job. His name is garbage. He has to try and make money on the internet. And he must be in this delusion of like, oh, shit's blown over. It's been a cool week now, and I ain't going to jail. Like, no, these investigations sometimes take a month or more, and even if you don't see anything from this as far as the local authorities go, you're ruined. You're ruined. Like, good luck walking outside, 500-pound pedophile. You won't stand out. Ain't many jobs out there for a 500-pound pedophile. Whether you're convicted or not, you're going to be known. You're all over your local news. You're already known. Have you left the house yet? Have you tried to go to Chipotle and blow up any toilets lately, EDP? Please do, because there's going to be so much cell phone footage of 500-pound pedophile tries to blow up Chipotle toilet. And you know where it's going to get posted? On YouTube, unlike your videos in the future. And what the hell is with Facebook being the only social media source that ain't wiping this guy's ass off the internet? Ugh, wiping his ass. Ugh, that's a terrible thought to think of. But anyways, what is with Facebook? Why are they the only ones to say, like, they got rid of Donald Trump and they won't get rid of a self-admitted pedophile? What? So anyways, shout out to guys that have been doing the work, because EDP has been off my radar for years. His flavor has been tasting sour to me for years. And again, that's one thing to say it in retrospect. Like, oh, why didn't you speak up a while ago? Because you know what? That's just not my style. He's a fan of my team. I at least respect that. So I don't need to throw him under the bus because I was a fan of his. I've done that before, obviously, with people I've been a fan of. But you know what? I just let bygones be bygones. I'm like, you know what? Let that freak show do his thing. I'll be over here doing my thing, and we cool. But you know what? Just one last thing I want to say to his fan base out there. Because through the years, and I've been doing this thing for 15 years here, through the years and through the numbers of Eagles rants that I've been doing, people have been saying, man, you are just a watered down white version of wannabe EDP. Man, you're just trying to glom his style, do his thing, and try and get to the fame that he's gotten to. Bitch, please. I was doing this well before. Oh, wait, let me back up for a second. You know what? Go ahead and like search my name. Type the Archfiend, Donovan McNabb, and like see rant videos that I've made about Donovan McNabb, trashing him for losing to the Cowboys in the playoffs. And you know what? Tell me how many videos that you've seen of EDP trashing Donovan McNabb for how bad he's played. Oh wait, you can't, because he didn't even come on this website till Donovan McNabb was off onto the Redskins. They were known as the Redskins by that time. At that time, anyway. That's right, bitch. I was doing this first. And you can watch that video of me tearing apart Don McNabb for losing in the playoffs to the Cowboys. And you tell me if that ain't the same exact style that I do to this day. Spitting the same amount of venom, style, anything. And people want to say that my style is trying to copy EDP. Guess what? I'm still here doing it. And you know what? I was doing it before him. Bitch. So... anyways, one last shout out to the guys that did the grunt work, that threw this guy under the bus, that called him out and caught him for the piece of utter vile, contemptible piece of pedophile trash that he was, well before anyone else spoke up on it. Shout out to guys like Cold Raven, Master at Work, anyone else out there. Shout out to you. Call your names out if you see this video. Whatever. Anyways, just doing my part to bury this guy again. EDP, go ahead and try and make your website. It is going to be more of a shitty disaster than that toilet you flooded at Chipotle. That is all.